This is the first fuel recharging robot, invented in China for gas stations. Finland was recently named the happiest country in the world for the 7th consecutive year. In 2017, a swarm of 20,000 bees followed a car because their queen was trapped inside. The fire extinguishing ball is a real device that activates upon contact with fire and is used to extinguish fires quickly and effectively. The Russian albino seal is a rare species with red fur and blue eyes, and it is always at risk of being rejected by its colony due to its appearance. The border between India and Pakistan is visible from space due to the lights installed by the Indian government. The first color television broadcast took place in the United States in 1953, revolutionizing visual entertainment and becoming one of the 10 events that changed television history. Antarctica is governed by the Antarctic Treaty, which focuses on peace, science, and international cooperation. Goodyear almost launched glowing tires in 1960, but abandoned the idea because they caused distractions. Google used camels equipped with 360-degree cameras to photograph potential locations and add them to Google Maps. Falling from the surface of the Earth to its core would take approximately 42 minutes. Although many believe that North America refers only to the United States, it actually also includes Canada, Mexico, and the countries of Central America, forming part of a beautiful and diverse world. This is how blue macaws were saved from extinction, inspired by the movie Rio. The Beatles' Abbey Road album was originally going to be called Everest. Cleveland was the 5th largest city in the United States in 1920, after Detroit, Philadelphia, Chicago, and New York, where thousands of families lived surrounded by the urban wonders of the era. Did you know that raccoons wash their food before eating it, mimicking the movements of their ancestors who hunted in water? Qatar, Oman, and San Marino are countries with virtually no forests, while Russia, Brazil, and Canada have the largest forests in the world. Mosquitoes are considered the deadliest animals on the planet. This map shows the most popular YouTube channels in each country. The Andromeda Galaxy is a massive spiral galaxy near the Milky Way and is visible from Earth. This is the impressive transparent viewpoint suspended in the void over the French Alps. In the Netherlands, near the capital of Belgium, there is a 212-meter cycling path that crosses through water, offering an unusual landscape and serving as an attraction for cyclists. The Tristan da Cunha rail is considered the smallest flightless bird in the world, measuring approximately 17 centimeters in length. Did you know that ice cream is considered vanilla only if it contains natural vanilla extract? Otherwise, it's called vanilla-flavored. Hong Kong has more Rolls-Royce cars per capita than anywhere else. This is partly due to the concentration of wealth in the city, as well as the culture of luxury and prestige associated with the Rolls-Royce brand. Elephants can communicate over long distances using seismic signals, which are underground vibrations they produce. The Technical University of Munich has slides that allow students to quickly descend from the 3rd floor. The stirrup, located in the middle ear, is the smallest bone in the human body, measuring about 3 millimeters in length. This is a photograph of the iceberg that sank the Titanic, taken the following morning by the captain of another ship passing through the area. Did you know that the size change optical illusion occurs when the eye misinterprets the size of an object due to its visual context? Rabbits cannot sweat. They regulate their body temperature through their ears, a unique adaptation shared with other small animals. The longest recorded time between the birth of twins is 87 days. This is the restaurant where food is served via a roller coaster. It's called Roller Coaster and is located in the United Kingdom. There is an island in Thailand known as Chicken Island, or Koh Gai in Thai. It gets its name because its shape resembles the head and neck of a chicken. The vampire crab is known for its beauty. It is nocturnal and shy and typically lives for 1 to 2 years. Did you know that a high-fourth-phi is a tiny unit of time equal to 1/100th of a second? It's the time it takes for light to travel 1 centimeter. A little-known and surprising fact. Johnny Depp, known for his acting roles, is also famous for his unusual hobby of collecting Barbie dolls, a passion that has become popular among many fans. In the first Jurassic Park movie, the sound of the T-Rex shaking its prey is actually the sound of a dog shaking its toy. Chameleons, which belong to the reptile group, change color not only to camouflage, but also to communicate with others and regulate their body temperature. The South Atlantic anomaly is a region where the Earth's magnetic field is weaker, affecting satellites and electronic equipment. The Wang Tunnel Road in China was hand-carved into a mountain and is famous for its danger and stunning views through open windows. This is the multicolored giant squirrel of the Indian jungle. It's twice the size of a typical squirrel and can leap up to meters between trees. Bamboo is a plant known for its rapid growth under optimal conditions and is found worldwide. This is the new banana species already being grown in the Canary Islands. It is blue and has a vanilla-like flavor. Did you know that the current U.S. flag was designed by a high school student in Ohio in 1958 as a school project? The iconic Coca-Cola bottle was designed to be recognizable even in the dark or by eye touch, and it has remained virtually unchanged since then. Latte coffee absorbs caffeine more slowly due to the fat in the milk. The Pan American Highway, which stretches from Alaska to Argentina, is the longest continuous road in the world, covering approximately 30,000 kilometers. The narrowest house in the world is in Poland and measures 92 centimeters wide. At its narrowest point, this is the magical portal that connects New York City with Dublin in real time via a circular screen that streams live video between the two cities. In Oregon, United States, there is a smiling forest where the trees form a happy face each year. This is because they are fir trees that turn yellow in autumn. This is the smallest video game console in the world, called Tumbi, with preloaded games and a screen of 72 by 40 pixels. According to current statistics, approximately 1 person in 2 billion lives to be 116 years old or more. Cellar spiders of the Fucus genus are the most common in homes and are known for their long legs. Did you know that Kiribati, in the Central Pacific Ocean, is the only country in the world with territory in all 4 hemispheres: north, south, east, and west? The queen ant can live up to 30 years. Podcasts are audio or video programs you can listen to or watch online about a wide variety of topics, from news to comedy or wellness. The famous Ilha da Queimada Grande, off the coast of Brazil, is full of venomous snakes, a species currently endangered. Access is restricted for safety. Common green bees exist in Costa Rica and Panama. The equator crosses a total of 13 countries, including Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Maldives, Indonesia, and others. The moon is hit by about 2,800 kilobelus of space matter daily. Drift Mansion in the United States is an Airbnb with a private racetrack, the dream stay for motorsport fans, although the rent can be high due to its exclusivity. Spam was a canned food widely used during World War II due to its long shelf life and ease of transport. Snowflakes can take between 5 minutes and several hours to reach the ground, depending on cloud height, temperature, and air currents. Sea level is not completely flat everywhere. This is due to 2 main factors: Earth's rotation and variations in gravity. Most Disney characters wear gloves to simplify animation. The jellyfish that feeds on sunlight, like plants, is known as the upside-down jellyfish. The massive migration of crabs on Christmas Island is one of the most spectacular events in the animal kingdom. Millions of red land crabs migrate to the sea to reproduce, creating a unique and breathtaking scene. NASA has 2 twin satellites named Tom and Jerry. They are called this because one always follows the other. A curious insect due to its shape is the Filiate, also known as the leaf insect. Its shape and coloring perfectly mimic the leaves in its environment, providing camouflage from predators. South Beach. Miami Beach, Florida, is known for its popular beaches and the glamorous atmosphere of its restaurants, led by celebrity chefs. The movie The Lion King outperformed Pocahontas at the box office, even though the latter had hired the best animators to work on it. Did you know that the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt is the tallest pyramid in the world? It is one of humanity's greatest cultural treasures. In 1997, the capital of Montserrat, Plymouth, was evacuated due to volcanic eruptions. Today, Plymouth is a ghost town. Between Africa and Antarctica lies a frozen, uninhabited island called Bouvet, or Bouvetøya, which belongs to Norway. Did you know that high atmospheric pressure brings clear skies, while low pressure causes clouds and rain? This was the first photo of the entire Earth, known as Blue Marble. It was taken by the Apollo 17 crew on December 7, 1972, during their mission to the Moon. Days were shorter when dinosaurs roamed the Earth. It's estimated that they lasted only 22 hours. Water itself is not considered wet, as wetness refers to a liquid's ability to adhere to a solid surface. The fabulous Amazon milk frog is known for looking like a little robot, thanks to its large eyes and smooth, shiny skin. Melanistic foxes are a rare variation of red fox with black or dark gray fur instead of the typical reddish color. The world's oldest wooden wheel, over 5,000 years old, was discovered in 2002 near Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. Snails have between 1,000 and 12,000 teeth, although they look nothing like ours. The Las Vegas Strip offers incredible views from its tower, as well as a thrilling amusement park at the top, featuring roller coasters and free-fall rides. The technology used to make smartphones has required the registration of approximately 250,000 different patents. Black cards are exclusive credit cards for individuals with high purchasing power. They also offer premium benefits like personalized assistance and access to VIP airport lounges. The Transformer robot exists and was made from a functional BMW. This is the frilled neck lizard, which inspired the Dilophosaurus in Jurassic Park. The first computer mouse was created in 1963 and was made of wood. In Uppsala, Sweden, students have the tradition of screaming at 10 p.m. to release academic stress. This is the stunning beauty of Lake Potso in Indonesia, known for its crystal clear waters, making it a natural wonder located in the Sulawesi Islands. This is the world's oldest pencil, found in a 10th century house and now part of Faber-Castell's private collection. This is the future of Lenovo laptops, a 17.3-inch transparent screen. Native birds of Australia are expert sound mimics, capable of imitating other animals and even artificial sounds like horns, hammers, or chainsaws. The Bengal tiger is the largest feline in the world. Turbulence in airplanes is unpredictable and is mainly caused by unstable air currents, other planes' wakes, mountains, or storms. Soft drinks taste better in glass bottles because they preserve flavor and aroma more effectively, protect from light, and offer a better sensory experience. The movie Titanic, 1997, directed by James Cameron, is famous for its depiction of the ship's sinking and its epic romance. It's also among the top 3 most watched films in history. Goats are resistant to poison ivy, and the toxins it produces usually don't affect the quality of their milk. Hyenas are genetically more closely related to cats than to dogs. Did you know that the first place in the world to celebrate the New Year is in the Pacific Ocean? Specifically, on the island of Kiritimati, in the Republic of Kiribati. In 1889, the Margherita pizza was named in honor of Queen Margherita of Italy, who tasted a pizza decorated with the colors of the Italian flag. Spheres of the same color can appear different, due to the fascinating influence of surrounding colors. Baby rhinoceroses make a sound that resembles the meow of a cat. A new species of glass sponge was recently discovered in the Mediterranean Sea. In 2015, Samantha Cristoforetti became the first astronaut to drink espresso in space, thanks to a collaboration between the Italian Space Agency and NASA. Army ants are capable of forming living bridges with their own bodies to reach their targets. Despite their long necks, giraffes have only 7 neck vertebrae, the same number as humans. Women generally have larger pupils than men. Sea otters sleep holding hands to prevent drifting apart while floating in the water. Did you know that dogs' ears and the folds in them are shaped to help trap and funnel scents toward their nose, enhancing their tracking ability? In the Arabic language, words are written from right to left, but Arabic numerals are written from left to right. The arrow next to the fuel gauge in a car shows which side the gas cap is on. In this case, the left. In some remote areas of the United States, interstate highways can be used as emergency landing strips during extreme situations. Plants existed before seeds, according to the fossil record. The first plants resembled mosses and reproduced via single-celled spores. Some species of bees bite into branches to hold themselves steady while they sleep, preventing the wind from moving them. The coat of arms of Colombia still includes a map of Panama, reflecting its historical connection. Frogs and other amphibians absorb water through their skin, so they rarely drink water like most animals do. Watermelons are made up of about 92% water. Both the red and white parts are nutritious and healthy. Snakes use their tongues to folly by detecting chemical particles in their environment. The ideal nap for most people should last between 10 to 20 minutes. These power naps boost alertness without interfering with nighttime sleep. The tallest horse ever recorded by the Guinness World Records is a miniature horse named Thumbelina. The Eiffel Tower is the most visited monument in the world, attracting millions of tourists every year. Xpeng, a company known for its innovations in electric vehicles, has developed a helicopter kit that transforms a car into a flying car. Leonardo da Vinci designed plans for a mechanical knight, operated by pulleys. Nearly 500 years later, a functioning model was successfully built. Lesotho, San Marino, and the Vatican are the only countries in the world completely surrounded by another country. Pigs are physically incapable of looking directly upward. Did you know that Manhattan Island in New York was once home to dense forests, streams, and a wide range of wildlife, including moose, lynx, and even black bears? These are liquid trees, urban bioreactors that help reduce air pollution by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Astronauts can lose up to 15% of their muscle mass during a 6-month stay in space. Some autonomous driving companies have used the video game GTA 5 to train their AI algorithms due to its highly realistic virtual environments. New banknotes subconsciously encourage people to spend less, as they trigger a desire to preserve their pristine condition. Horses generally sleep while standing up. The northernmost sand dunes in the world are in Saskatchewan, Canada, reaching heights of up to 30 meters. Wolves communicate through howls that can be heard from several kilometers away. This is Wilson Airless Gen 1, an innovative 3D printed basketball with no air, designed by Wilson. Some octopus species can lay up to 56,000 eggs at once to increase the chances of survival. Did you know that Superman's creators, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, sold the rights to DC Comics in 1930 for just $30? Dolphins can heal from shallow shark bites due to their regenerative tissue and elastic skin. Beavers' teeth are orange because of their high iron content, which also strengthens them. According to quantum theory, electrons might be capable of living forever. Flamingos are born gray or white, They only turn pink after consuming brine shrimp and algae. Dinosaur fossils have been discovered on every continent, including Antarctica. This map in orange shows the full extent of the Roman Empire at its peak. Today, the city of Rome is known as the Eternal City due to its continuous history, spanning over 2,500 years. Hippos cannot swim well. Their bones are so dense that they sink and instead walk along the riverbed. On average, men speak about 15,000 words per day, while women speak around 30,000. Due to the Coriolis effect, tornadoes rotate counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Cats and other felines cannot taste sweetness because they lack the necessary taste receptors. Some insects can fly at high altitudes. There's evidence they reach up to 3.25 kilometers above sea level. In 1582, many countries switched from the Julian to the Gregorian calendar, skipping 10 days to better align with the seasons. Bats are the only mammals capable of a true flight. The jaguarundi, also known as the morocea, is a wild feline with physical traits resembling otters and weasels. Lego produces more toy tires annually than any real tire manufacturer in the world. Rhode Island is the smallest U.S. state by land area and the 7th least populated. The borzoi, also known as the Russian Greyhound, is a dog breed known for its long, narrow snout. Although often called tentacles, octopuses technically have 8 arms. The creators of The Simpsons purposely left the location of Springfield ambiguous. There are 35 Springfields in the West, keeping the town's true location a mystery. In recent years, the richest 1% of the global population has accumulated nearly twice as much wealth as the rest of the world combined. The two most recently formed countries are Montenegro in 2006 and South Sudan in 2011. The relative speed between two airplanes traveling in opposite directions equals the sum of their actual speeds. Emperor penguins are the tallest living penguin species, typically standing around 120 centimeters. The two best-selling video games in history are Minecraft and Tetris, proving that simple designs can dominate the digital entertainment industry. This is the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C., known for its exhibits on minerals, fossils, and natural life. Kiritimati dohrnii is a species of jellyfish capable of reverting to its juvenile stage, effectively making it biologically immortal. Only 2 national flags in the world include the color purple: Dominica in the bird's plumage and Nicaragua in the rainbow stripe. This is the restaurant of the future. With this prototype table called Hull, augmented reality allows you to see your dish before ordering. The Borneo cat is one of the rarest and least known feline species in the world. The Chongqing Metro in China is famous for lines that pass directly through buildings, a design adapted to the city's mountainous and urban terrain. Australia is the first country to implement futuristic traffic signs that use laser projections on water curtains to warn truck drivers about height restrictions. The King Ka roller coaster was the first to reach a height of 139 meters and a top speed of 206 kilometers per hour, accelerating in just 3.5 seconds from launch. In Germany, the Hohenzollern Bridge is famous for the love locks that couples attach before throwing the key into the river to symbolize eternal love. This is the Lindt home of Chocolate Museum in Switzerland, the world's largest interactive chocolate museum. Cats' noses have unique and distinct patterns, much like human fingerprints. In 2001, commemorative Pokemon coins were issued in the territory of Niue and are now highly prized by collectors. Canada's Northern Territories, Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut cover an area nearly equal to that of the entire country of India. A couple got married 120 meters above ground. standing only on a net, suspended at 5 points, an extraordinary wedding held in Hainan, China. Mont Saint-Michel in France is a stunning medieval structure on a rocky island, attracting tourists with its historic charm and scenic views. In the English language, there is no number containing the letter A before 1,000. Perfectly straight lines don't exist. When viewed up close, even lasers have slight irregularities or bends. Did you know? You cannot hum or sing while holding your nose shut. This is Novokuznetsk, Russia, a surreal-looking housing complex where nearly 20,000 people live, known for its overwhelming architectural scale. The heliopause is the boundary where the sun's solar wind meets interstellar space, marking the edge of the solar system. There are over 1 million known insect species in the world. This is Hyundai's innovative parking solution, designed for people who dislike maneuvering into tight spaces. The Pacific Ocean is the largest in the world, covering more than 63 million square miles. The color orange was named after the fruit, not the other way around. There's a unique piece of land between Egypt and Sudan, known as Bir Tawil, that belongs to no country and spans about 2,000 square kilometers. The world's largest hand-woven pavilion is located in Etzatlan, Jalisco, Mexico, at over 2,800 meters above sea level. Kiwis are flightless birds native to New Zealand and are often mistaken for mammals due to their fur-like feathers and nocturnal habits. Oymyakon in eastern Siberia, Russia, is one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. While giant pandas are typically black and white, a unique brown panda named Kizai exists. He is the only one known of his kind. The Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy began to tilt shortly after construction started in 1173 AD due to unstable ground. The world's oldest known trousers are over 3,000 years old and once belonged to a nomadic horseman. It's estimated that the human eye can distinguish up to 10 million different colors. The red-lipped batfish is known for its vivid, pouty lips that give it an oddly human, frowning appearance. Obsidian is the sharpest naturally occurring material. It can be fractured down to the molecular level. Some planets, like Venus and Jupiter, are bright enough to be seen during the day if you know where to look. Some places look surreal, like Euskar, a village in Spain painted entirely blue to promote the Smurfs movie, a change the residents voted to keep. The feathers of the eider duck in Iceland are the most expensive in the world, highly prized for their warmth and softness. A crossbreed of the Kai Bisonte is known as a buffalo. In the 1996, the Monaco Grand Prix, only 3 Formula One cars finished the race, with the rest retiring due to various issues, an event highlighted in many documentaries. Cerro de la Silla, in Nuevo León, Mexico, is a natural landmark known for its scenic beauty and distinctive saddle-like shape, making it a symbol of Monterrey. Snakes can sense ground vibrations from long distance avulsions, which helps them detect approaching danger and may even allow them to predict earthquakes. The Madagascan chameleon is one of the smallest vertebrates in the world. The word quiz dates back to the 17th century, and by the 1780s in the UK, it was commonly used to describe an academic test or examination. This was the first flower ever grown in space, on board the International Space Station. Rubbing stainless steel underwater can help neutralize strong odors on your hands, such as garlic or fish. Singapore Airport is home to the world's tallest indoor waterfall, located in the Jewel Terminal. Some cruise lines offer permanent residency packages, allowing people to live on board, as if in a floating luxury resort. Many species of ants release strong-smelling chemicals when they are agitated, threatened, or crushed. The first online social network, launched in 1997, was 6 Degrees, allowing users to create profiles and connect with friends, paving the way for modern social media. In a group of just 23 people, there is over a 50% chance that two of them share the same birthday, a phenomenon known as the birthday paradox. The roll-up pedestrian bridge over Paddington Canal in London coils into an octagonal shape to let boats pass. An engineering marvel. Poison dart frogs, native to Central and South America, use their bright colors and toxic skin to deter predators. Elvis Presley's famous home, Graceland, is located in Memphis, Tennessee, not Manchester, and is one of the top tourist attractions in the United States. When your sleep is frequently interrupted, you're more likely to remember your dreams. The world's largest clock face is located on the Abruj Al Bayt Towers in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. In China, a replica of Paris called Tianducheng was built in 2007, complete with an Eiffel Tower replica. The Oscars were originally called the Academy Awards of Merit. Sloths can hold their breath underwater for several minutes, and their fur hosts a tiny ecosystem of algae, insects, and moths. Pigs are considered the fourth most intelligent animals after chimpanzees, dolphins, and elephants. The Amazon River, one of Brazil's natural wonders, is the longest river in the world, stretching approximately 7,062 kilometers. A two-legged robot developed by Oregon State University set a Guinness World Record by running 100 meters in under 25 seconds. Like humans, dogs can be left or right-pawed, which is evident in the way they play, walk, or manipulate objects. During World War II, a Dutch ship disguised itself as an island to evade Japanese detection, a clever wartime strategy. Russia spans across 11 time zones, the most of any country in the world. The tallest chimney in Europe is in Slovenia, and it has become a hotspot for extreme climbers. Montes longicorns are a type of grasshopper known for their incredibly long antennae. It's estimated that there could be as many as 6 billion Earth-like planets in our galaxy. Did you know that approximately $21 billion worth of gift cards have gone unredeemed in the US because people forgot or didn't use them in time? Lionel Messi's first contract with FC Barcelona was signed in a coffee shop on a napkin, which was recently auctioned for a large sum. The design of Oreo cookies, including their shape and the pattern on the cream filling, was inspired by the moon and the stars. Chand Bauri, an ancient stepwell in Rajasthan, India, was built in the 9th century and is famous for its intricate architecture with over 3,500 steps. A futuristic keyboard has been developed with a screen underneath its keys, allowing it to play videos. It would take about 50 million helium-filled balloons to lift a house, like the one in the movie Up. On Diamond Beach in Iceland, glacial ice fragments from Jökulsárlón wash ashore, creating an incredible contrast against the black sand. India has recently overtaken China as the world's most populous country. The human brain can sense when someone is watching you, even while you sleep, a phenomenon sometimes referred to as scopisthesia. The shoebill, native to Africa, not South America, is a large bird with a unique shoe-shaped beak. It feeds on fish, amphibians, and reptiles in swampy wetlands. If the oceans disappeared, about 70% of Earth's surface, including submerged mountains and canyons, would be revealed. Gravity and aging cause your nose and ears to appear larger over time due to reduced skin elasticity and drooping tissue. Sierra Leone in West Africa has been rated as the world's roundest country in terms of shape. In the Black Forest of Germany, some traditional houses are uniquely built on tree trunks for structural and cultural reasons. Only about 25% of the Sahara Desert is covered in sand. The rest is made up of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, mountains, and oases. The sound effects of fighter jets in Star Wars. The explorers were inspired by recordings of German World War II aircraft. After water, tea is the most consumed beverage globally, with a history that began in ancient China over 4,000 years ago. Bill Gates has a giant periodic table in his office, which contains samples of nearly all known elements. You can use the stem of a dandelion as a whistle by blowing into it. A fun, natural instrument. Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, a Gothic masterpiece, began construction in 1163 and was completed in 1345. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in 2021, is the successor to the Hubble telescope, designed to study the earliest galaxies in the universe. The dwarf lantern shark is the smallest known shark, measuring about 22 centimeters in length. NEOM's The Line and IDA, a futuristic megacity under construction in Saudi Arabia, is expected to house 600,000 people and include attractions like a Formula One track and a water park. The word education contains all 5 vowels in order, but the shortest English word that does so is sequoia. The Independence Day Parade in Washington, D.C. features patriotic displays including marching bands, floats, and fireworks. All airplanes use navigation lights, green on the right wing, red on the left wing, and white on the tail to indicate position and direction. The axolotl, an aquatic amphibian native to Mexico, is one of the most unusual species in the world and is critically important for scientific and biodiversity research. The most expensive Tesla model is the Cybertruck Cyberbeast, priced at $99,990, with deliveries expected in 2025. Some rivers never reach the ocean. Instead, they end in lakes or deserts. A famous example is the Okavango River in Botswana. The terracotta army of China's first emperor was discovered in 1974 and includes over 1,000 life-sized clay soldiers and horses. In Istanbul, Turkey, a special turbine captures air displaced by vehicles to generate electricity. A building in London had mirrored windows placed in such a way that they reflected and melted nearby cars due to intense sunlight. In Talkeetna, Alaska, a cat named Stubbs was the honorary mayor for more than 10 years, a symbolic role beloved by locals and tourists alike. In the 1990s, a shipment accident caused 29,000 rubber ducks to spill into the ocean, helping scientists track ocean currents and plastic pollution. There is a McDonald's restaurant in New Zealand, housed inside a decommissioned airplane. On average, a 4-year-old child asks between 100 and 400 questions per day, a testament to their natural curiosity. Surprisingly, the cotton candy machine was invented by a dentist in 1897. The Trans-Siberian Railway, the most famous railway in the world, connects European Russia to the Far East and the Pacific Ocean, crossing diverse and stunning landscapes and even extending to Mongolia, China, and North Korea. Antipodes are opposite points on Earth. For example, some parts of Argentina and Chile have antipodes located in China. In Dubai, strict debt laws have led to numerous abandoned luxury cars on the streets, left behind by owners who could no longer afford them. Louis Vuitton redefined luxury with an exclusive 2-story floating island in Singapore, which has quickly become a popular tourist attraction. A stray kitten and a lynx formed an unlikely friendship at the Leningrad Zoo and have remained inseparable for over 10 years. A drop of water takes about 90 days to travel the entire Mississippi River, covering over 3,700 kilometers from Minnesota to the Gulf of Mexico. Artist Indy Daku creates powerful art installations by cutting out letters that cast shadow messages on the ground when illuminated by the sun. Dolly the sheep was the first cloned animal in history. You can see her preserved remains on display at the National Museum of Scotland. The longest possible straight-line walk on Earth covers about 13,589 kilometers, stretching from Liberia to China. In Copenhagen, Denmark, a waste-to-energy plant not only produces clean energy, it also features a ski slope on its roof. The first Marvel superhero was not Captain America, but the Human Torch, who debuted in 1939. Asia is the largest continent, covering about 80.6% of Earth's total surface area. Did you know that Uranus was originally named George in honor of King George III? The name stuck for over 40 years before being changed. In Japan, old telephone booths have been creatively transformed into goldfish aquariums on the streets. Valentina Tereshkova became the first woman in space in 1963 aboard the Soviet spacecraft Vostok 6. Shaving does not cause hair to grow back thicker. It only appears that way because of the blunt edge created by cutting the hair. Ostriches are the largest and fastest birds in the world, capable of running at speeds up to 70 kilometers per hour. In the year 1800, only 3% of people lived in urban areas. By the year 2000, that number had risen to 47%. Viewing pictures of animals while working can improve mood, enhance attention to detail, and boost productivity. Sand snakes avoid the heat of the day by hiding underground and ambush their prey during cooler hours. Bridges freeze faster than roads because they are exposed to cold air from both above and below, unlike streets which only freeze from above. The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and is one of the most important trade routes in the world. Sea scallops move slowly across the ocean floor, using tiny feet to search for food and shelter. The piano was invented by Bartolomeo Cristofori in Italy in the early 18th century. The fastest recorded speed of a falling raindrop is about 30 kilometers per hour. In China, a traffic jam once stretched 100 kilometers and lasted an unbelievable 11 days. Mauna Loa, located on Hawaii's Big Island, is the largest volcano on Earth by volume and surface area. The Gran Telescopio Canarias, located on La Palma Island in Spain, is one of the largest optical telescopes in the world. Mount Rushmore, located in South Dakota, features the carved faces of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The stars we see from Earth are actually images from the past. For instance, if a star is 100 light years away, we see it as it was 100 years ago due to the time it takes for its light to reach us. In Yukon, Canada, there is a famous signpost forest that was started by a soldier in 1942. The Heavenly Pit is the largest natural sinkhole in the world, located in China's Chongqing province. A baby panda is smaller than a teacup when it is born. If you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you for making it this far. See you in the next video.